Enuanum ni adofunom eyanchia na mede brɛ medin aye Yesuba unim se me ba hanom a aha ye person se mu hwehwe bebia no kreda na de abeto enim yenya ne ntie wontin tan so se social media commentators ni bloggers bi kasa omo keka se Abusuapanin a the Nungua traditional area Overlord a ohwe omo tradition ni omo huhum isem ani amane ne amamre ne omaso no otonsa frɛ Abusuapanin Kofi Owusu a.k.a. Tupac se omra na ya tete 19 tan so se ebi mu kasa ese efidua we mu ana hemfie ha no wo mo ede subo bi ato ne so a eye nantwie ene ensa ne sika meni omo public relations officer no eba bedi enkomo enti ene me no ebo enkomo awa ha no enye about dia ekoso ewo Kumase eye about ensemani na montinta ne so a me pese me hu nokre wom na wonso hu nokre no enti na enema ba eho ano me busa se ye de sobo bi abo Abusuapanin Kofi Owusu a.k.a. Tupac ana ya kache ne so mfansa ana onfa sika bi embra efidua we mu ana hemfie ha onim se dia ne ye chosin Yesuba show ni dia ye share your thought with Yesuba aha no ye ka nokre ye person semu ye hwehwe mu ni atwe adwen de waba bebia nokre ne da every rumor that is circulating online atesem abotrim kansem enoma ye keka nyina no ye behwehwe mu na de nokre dem no abrɛ se na be ya wakoma ebeto wo yem na wo hu bebia asem ne gina ene bebia nokre ne da enti se wo hu mu wo ha me ne the public relations officer ani din eye Elliot Bokete Boti ojinama Gborbu Wulormor Shitse office na himfie ewo Nungua ena megia na wo kasei so behwe mechia ono ena ti mechi wo office na enim no itimini no ebedi enkita ho enuanom munwe maso na montie enkomo no sene amede kan introduce asem no ene meni no ebetwetwe nkomo esane sensem bebre ene na mentintan so a enhyeda enye dia ekoso ama enkrofo so asum eka nti ene no me asem no betu manim na mebusa no ono so achase numwe family board mani
ofane mani ablao
was one you tree and low bluff
okay fair ba photo we need to blend all
so mpacho osi o de brofo ni tree ni gani na be fafa nti no anwen was no weti
say ade ni say say Yesuba viewers na obi anti ase many men na mehio Yesuba online platform say no sane ameno no ni wo you on shi agbene those of our viewers outside who are not privy to the Ghanaian language, they need to understand this very situation and anything that will be mentioned in the content.
Yes.
You need to be abreast with the information and know what is going on.
Me pamucho miti yebeka mbrofo yebeka twi yebeka nkran ti me posti a obi abenya ne de no wate ase. Okay, so say you know how social media has become today where people just put on their phones live and then they just go around saying all kinds of things. We've heard online that you invited Daddy Lumba's family head, the family head of the Kwana family or the Fosuh royal family at the Nsuta in Pakoso. We heard about the burial in his home. And what is actually going around is that some people on social media are circulating that Abusuapanin was charged to come and give a cow some drinks and some money for them to pacify the land where Daddy Lumba was buried. On my platform, we don't peddle lies, rumors, or falsehood. Yeah. So I try to hear from the horse's own mouth. Okay. That is why I'm here. So what do you have to say about this?
Oh, okay. I'm just surprised by this kind of information. Reason being that, let's look at this scenario. If you invite somebody for a discussion, and then the deliberation hasn't gone on yet. You've not noticed the presence of the person. So how do you jump to the conclusion or the realization that there's been certain charges or how do you call it? Demands made in line with this particular issue. No, when you look at the content of the letter itself, it doesn't call for something like that. If you could look at it critically, you know, it calls for broader deliberation. Okay, so. The issue is in the hands of the elders. You know, this place has to do with, how do you call it, the overlord of the Gadangbe state. Gborbu Wulomor Shitse. That is his palace. So it does not necessarily sit in meetings or deliberations, but it has its full representation, which is made up of the full council of elders of Nungua. We call them Akuchocheme. So every clan house has a representative. So it's a fully fledged council, sort of. For saying assembly, I just want us to blend. Obisa assembly, what city say, yeah, charges be in line with Abusuapanin. I invited you to office of the Gborbu Wulomor. Baby, so we invite you, Bina. Friends, nipa no buy ya. We then drop we then di subobo no. And I say woman charge so and afraid no so enye intokwa kwan mu and say gidigidi overlord na asem no Daddy nine so nti senate bia why Kropeni on a FH no what all Shitse overlord. So the Gadangbe towns, I hope you understand, it happens to be the overlord because history has its connotation on that. That is a different story. We'll talk about it later.
I'll come back.
But spiritually, he is the pivot. In Ghana, we call him Gonti. You understand what I mean? This Kokromoti, own to me, son, who Bopo. Exactly how it is. So it's called the sermon has to do with to delve into the issue and to arrive at a peaceful consensus. But there has not been any charges. He hasn't made any charges. After the deliberation, we didn't mention any charges that Abusuapanin should bring this or that. All we needed is his presence here so that the issue can be resolved amicably. I hope you understand. Public
relations officer. And the Elliot Bokete Boti, Ojina Emma Nungua, Gborbu Wulomor Shitse, Ojinama ni ayinfiano, ena okache ono. Osi se ufre obi se ombetwa nana endi nkitawa na onene embebo nkomo a se wonba ya yintumi fasubo bia enyeden embono. Enti onyamba ha no. Nature says, Sambia what it in time so. Force. Enya no kre. Or say, a nye gidi suning to kwaso no mode freno. Enti wuti assembly wanting time so. Or catch or say, enya no kre. Ofane, say, a see a big comu bioma. Now, Casse, or more friend man, and commona koye. They will look at the issues and then see what exactly. Okay, so what's led to how do you call it? The mortal remains of our late legend. Everybody salutes Lumba. Lumba is a very great legend. I hope you understand. So the issues surrounding his death, are quite sensitive, and then there needs to be an amicable solution. So this is the target of the overlord. We are looking at it. Says, how come it's been buried as its residence? If it is true, what triggered that? Because you know, per our land attainership system, and Chelsea it is by lease, and it has a certain year span. When it expires, what are you going to do to the remains of remains of the body? You were talking about living the tradition and its connotation, what it means to bury in your home to the elders. When they are done, then you can give me an opportunity to come back and then you open things up. You were going to give us an announcement on what you intend doing. When he didn't turn up for the meeting. So you have the floor. Yesterday, say impenifono etrance na nka ye expect papa
also. Ebi mu ye kika say ye tu na dear so and that kind of thing. No. Say asembisi a nipa na enam ne so asem no see no. Or new hokra say ya gini position be free ni say o ye gini position and nam ne so na asem no see ye. And so no the right person so mark clarification. What you say. And until you listen to the horse's own mouth, you cannot jump to conclusion. Okay. So we are actually expecting him to appear here on Tuesday 17th March. That will be that's 2026 this way Tuesday next week. But actually there was a little oversight on the letter. I need to be apparent transparent.
Yes, about
that.
it.
Yes, because it's supposed to be 12 March 2026. I hope that that's supposed to fall on a Thursday. But we wrote Thursday and then oversight dates of 13. So that one we apologize to the general public. And so we didn't issue the letter to only Abusuapanin Kofi Owusu, but we also issued it to other stakeholders, especially that's our security departments. That's the Inspector General of Police and the Greater Accra Regional Police Commander, since it's within that domain actually. Okay, so we are actually expecting the Abusuapanin, since he couldn't make it. Okay, let's say it's on a short notice or whatever reasons. We are all Africans. Maybe there could be some deliberations, reasons behind the scene. We can't jump to conclusion. But I just respect the fact that the elders will engage him. And it is not on a harsh note, sort of. I hope you understand. It is not on a harsh note. That is not what we are saying. But we are saying that it should accord the elders that respect. Okay, and that's the Overlord has summoned him.
So concerning the date you are expecting him, has it been relayed to him? Does he know?
No, there's been a communication. So like I'm saying, we're expecting him on the Tuesday.
So he knows.
If I say there's been a communication, you should understand what I mean. Exactly.
I just want to know that he knows on Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes. He knows on Tuesday it's supposed to be here. So it's an information we are relaying to the media, how do you call it, houses as well. Yeah, Tuesday, we are expecting him here on the 10th. Okay, so this shouldn't be something that should come with how do you call it, Apro or whatever. No. It is a simple issue. It has come before the Overlord. So of course, this is the last stand. We will have a resolution as early as possible.
If Abusuapanin doesn't turn up, what will happen?
If the Abusuapanin doesn't turn up, we'll leave it at the discretion of the elders, the council. They will base their decision on it. I hope you understand. And you know, they were very strong on it. Plain say, amicable settlement. Other than that, no, I'm afraid the consequences may be dire. I hope you understand. It will not
but we don't want to
in
get
favor
there.
of the family, and we shouldn't get there actually. So we'll lay the bare facts so that at the end of the day we will all arrive at a peaceful resolution.
Abusuafo enti se mutie the public relations officer of the Gborbu Wulormor Shitse mutie na o say it is enye hash enye se entokwaso ana gidigidi so anebufuhyew so enti na wo mofre Abusuapanin Tupac na emom dia esi wo enkran asase ne so no enya de a omoye no e wo enkran asase so ensi ha enti no mo pese oba na wo mo ne netenase no mo person se mu komu na mo hu de ba ya
asase so ye nton
omo di ko o se enkran asase ne so ye nton to anya o de ye lease no na o ka no enti o pese omo expect Abusuapanin so obeba no mo ne na tenase no mo hu de ba ya kosi ni sa.
There's one more thing the best also amount. So let me use this opportunity to clarify this. The Overlord doesn't have any engagement with Lumba and his family. I hope you understand. He is not the type that delve into how do you call it, social issues kind of thing, but mind you, he's a stakeholder. So when the race is concerned about something, say onto an and he's the Overlord. You understand his position? Of the Gadangbe State. Yes, he's the Overlord of the Gadangbe State. So anything with spiritual connotation it will definitely come to his doorstep. Unless it doesn't happen around his jurisdiction. And anywhere within the Gadangbe state, he has a strong hold in it. And mention anytime and I'll tell you it doesn't have a strong hold there.
So you mentioned
we are a whole family on itself.
Okay.
The Gadangbe is a whole family on itself.
And you also mentioned that Oye Kokromoti.
Oye Kokromoti. Yes, is Oye Kokromoti.
Can you explain that a bit?
Yes, explaining that is so we call him Shitse. Shitse is like a founder. I hope you understand. Okay. So the Gadangbe lands that you see around, there's been a founder called Nungua. And he was the founder. It's a whole history on this. But the same person called Nungua is the same person with brothers across other garden. Exactly. Okay. It's a family sort of. So I'm related to you. Then I say that stay here. I'm related to you. Then I say that stay here. At the end of the day, if there's anything that has to do with tradition and culture, won't I have a bearing on your land?
Yes, you have.
I hope you understand. And that is the position of the overlord. There are sensitive issues that it's how do you call it? It's cut across most of the Gadangbe communities. And you go round, you realize that he will have a bearing in it.
I also heard that with all the traditional stools, this is the place that the oldest or the strongest is.
Exactly.
Is it true?
Exactly.
Can you explain that?
This is the ancient town.
Okay. Can you explain that a bit for us to understand? I say, how is it that this is the center?
Bokete Lawe is the first to have arrived on the coaster. I hope you understand. He is the first to have arrived together with his brother Lakoti Adraoshi. I hope you get it. It's a whole deep history on this. So you know, Bokete Lawe is around this side. Lakoti Adraoshi is also from how do you call it? His stronghold is also from the Accra Central, going up to Obutu area. So Gan stretches from, I'll show you something. Gan stretches from close to the Volta area and close to the, how do you call it?
Eastern.
I hope you understand. So, you know, we have, how do you call it? Bokete Lawe playing a pivotal role by dint of historical precedence. Exactly. There are a whole lot of books supporting, how do you call it, that historical precedence. I mean, we have MJ Fields and all of that. When you look at it, the social organization of the Ga people, you have a lot to read about. So the Gborbu Wulomor's office is a whole institution on its own.
And it speaks for itself.
It speaks for itself.
What does it mean?
They always say Udi echinie ma hu bibi.
Udi echinie be ma we hu
bibi.
Okay.
I hope you understand what I mean.
Say mo betin as you say Udi echinie be ma we hu bibi.
I hope you understand. We have one of them, so say abofra, you understand, abofra bosofo, you understand what I mean. There are a lot of songs. You know, one thing I would like you to come around during our festive season. Okay. Pelejo Festival is one unique festival that year after year you come around. I hope you understand. We have begun with some of the rites. I shall say. I'll give you the calendar so that you follow suit.
So Abusuafo mo be hu a PRO no letter na omo tro e de circulating social media no. Wa pa ye cho say na so mo tro 12 Thursday 12 March. And I call ban is almost 13th. No, the only stakeholders a woman. I then edi ho nkita ho. We share letter ni mo a. Omo anfa letter no amma Abusuapanin Kofi Owusu a.k.a. Tupac. Omo anfa mo no pe. Letter no hwe mo a. Omo asan acho mo so. Omo de ma all the stakeholders we ho. Me to me bob ni na enfa ma ho. But me who the Inspector General of Police wa ha. Me who the Greater Accra Regional Police Commander so wa ha. Omo ye 5. But mabomi no enti aha choosing Yesuba TV show ni dia share your thoughts with Yesuba when say me din so ye Yesuba nim say aha na ye kanokre ye person say ni mo ni akom ni ho bebia nokre ne da nim say me be ye say me te ye say so a akwa hwehwem nam de abrɛw ɔmo na montintan ne so ka sɛ yɛ ka sɛ Abusuapanin fa nantwie ɛne sika ɛne nsambra no
yeah I was saying something about me ND yeah I wanted to say something it's very very important
okay
so like I was saying there's never been any engagement videos on okay. There's never been any engagement between Wulormor Kuno or his outfits and Abusuapanin Tupac or the family of Lumba. So there's nothing like bribery or something. Wulormor, no exchanging. There's never been any exchange of hands or whatsoever. That he has given money to the Overlord or maybe any of our people. There are three things. First, we have invited Nana Owusu, Kofi Rights, Abusuapanin, affectionately called Abusuapanin Tupac. Yes, because I realized he had the name Tupac as in line with issues surrounding the funeral, and he was able to stand firm until the barrier. But there is skirmishes surrounding the barrier. Exactly. But second, no. Charges because nipa no buy na so buy obey them mana wa man charge I just say and thirdly no so obi anji bibia like some charges or anything exchanges or whatsoever no bibisa ankoso this is a very huge house it's a very very huge household so we don't compromise no there's nothing like compromise here. Wow, I hope you understand what I mean. So the room where we are sitting is a whole grove on its own. Oh wow. Yet what that Gborbu Kuwemi, that is how we say is Gborbu's forest. I hope you understand. It's a sacred place.
O si baby ayetino eye bia konkron na ahano no compromise. O si ahano yenye keta sihihye ene proye. Yenje sebi yenje bribe.
We stand for peace.
Omo jinama no kre ene asundwe eno na omo jinama PRO aye friend no Mr. Elliot Bokete Boti a ojama Gborbu Wulormor Shitse ne office ahemfie ha na metina me no bonkomo no me wi a me de camera no be twa around no we say metin ahemfie ho office ahemfie no office enim na meti no PRO na nkasa na eni no bonkomo no nim sa ha no share your thought with Yesuba